Standard 3 Subject Mathematics Lesson 5 Division Video 2. In this we will start with exercise 5C, question number C. Children, you have to write it in the copy. Answer the question. Now the first question is given, how many 6 are there in 18? So you have to find out how many 6 are there in 18. So how you will do? You will write 18 divided by 6. So 6, how much is 18? 6 3s are. So the answer will come as your 3. So we will write it as 3 6 are there in 18. Okay, come to next question. How many times you can subtract 9 from 45? So you have to do repeated subtraction. So you will start with 45 minus 9. So it will come as your 15. This will come as your 3. 15 minus 9, it is 6, and here 3. Again you will subtract with 9. So this will come as your 16. This will come as your 2. It will come 16 minus 9, 7, and here 2. Then again subtract it by 9. Subtract it from 9. It will come as your 17. This will be 1. 17 minus 9, 8, and here 1. 18 minus 9, borrow and make it 18. This will come as your 0. 18 minus 9 is 9. Then again 9 minus 9 is 0. Till 0 you have to subtract it. Go on subtracting it. Now this is the first time you have done. How many times you have to count? So this is first time, second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time. So how many times we have done? So now we can write the division fact, that is your 45 divided by 9 is equal to 5. That means 5 times 9 can be subtracted from 45. Now children, when we are subtracting, you can see these are the multiples of 9, 45, 36, 27, 18, 9. If the multiples are not coming, that means something is wrong in your subtraction. So be careful, and you can write at last that 5 times 9 can be subtracted from 45. Then the next question, how many times you can take away 6 from 48? Take away means also subtraction. So we will do repeated subtraction. 48 minus 6. So 8 minus 6, here it will be 2, here 4. Again you have to subtract 6 from 42. So this will come as your 12, and this is 3. So it will come as your 6, and this is 3. Then again subtract it from 6. So 6 minus 6 is 0, here 3. Then again from 6. So this will come as your 10. This is 2. 10 minus 6, 4, here 2. Again subtract 6. This will come as your 14. Here 1. 14 minus 6, it will be 8, and here 1. Then again subtract 6. 8 minus 6, it is 2, 1. Then again 12 minus 6. So this will come as your 12. This is 0. 12 minus 6, it is 6. Then 6 minus 6 is 0. Till 0 you have to go on subtracting. Now how many times you have subtracted 6? So this is first time, second time, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7th, 8th. So how many times? It is 8 times. So 48 divided by 6, it will come as your 8. Now you see children, here you can check, this is the, when you are multiplying 6, you are getting the answers for it. The 6 here, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48. These are the multiples of 6. So that means your subtraction is correct. Now you can write 8 times. This is the way how you can check your answer, whether you have written correct or not. 8 times 6 is taken away from 48. Okay. Now next we will come to, now we will see the division terms. Now some of the terms which are which are related to your division. First one is your dividend. Now the number to be divided is called your dividend. What is divisor? The number which divides the dividend. Then quotient, the answer of division is called your quotient. Now remember the number we are left with at the end. Now let us take one example to show the terms. Suppose we take 56 divided by 7. So we will write it as 56 is the dividend, so it will be inside the box, and here the divisor. So 7 8s are 56. So here this is your dividend, this is your divisor, this is the answer. So it is your quotient, and after getting the answer nothing is left. The left, if any number is left over, then that is the remainder. Here only 0 0 is there, so this is your remainder. So the division terms, they can be written as your dividend is equal to dividend divided by divisor. So, dividend divided by divisor is equal to quotient plus remainder. So according to that, we have to see exercise 5p. Here write the dividend, divisor and quotient for each division fact. Now the division fact is given 40 divided by 10 is equal to 4. From this division fact we will write which is the dividend. So the bigger number, that is your 40, is your dividend. Children, see, we have written the formula for division. Dividend divided by divisor is equal to quotient plus remainder. So dividend is the bigger number, that is 40. Now the numbers which divide, it is your 10. So this is your divisor and the answer is your quotient. So we have to write it in this form. Next, exercise 5f. Here write the division fact for the following multiplication facts. Here the multiplication facts are given and you have to write the division fact for this multiplication fact given. So 10 into 2 is equal to 20. So how to write the division fact? You have to write the dividend first, that is 20. 20 divided by 10 is equal to 2 and 20 divided by 2 is equal to 10. These are the two division fact for the given multiplication. Then here 7 into 8 is equal to 56. So what we will do? 56, that is the dividend, divided by, first we can write 7. So the answer will come as your 8. 56 divided by 7 is equal to 8. And the next one we can write as 56 divided by 8 is equal to 7. Whichever number you take as divisor, the other number will be the quotient for it. Then come to properties of division. Now when the divisor is 1, the quotient is the same as the dividend. For example, if we are taking any number, suppose we are taking 14. 14 divided by 1, divisor is 1. So what will be the quotient? The same number as your dividend, that will come as your 14. So 14 divided by 1 is equal to 14. Next property, when divisor and dividend are the same number, the quotient is always 1. So suppose we take it as 50. Now 50 is the dividend and 50 is also the divisor. So when 50 is divided by 50, the answer will come as your 1. That means the quotient is always 1. Next property, when dividend is 0, the quotient is 0. When we divide, when we have dividend 0 and the divisor as 7, so 0 divided by 7, the answer will come as your 0. The quotient will be 0. The divisor can never be 0. We can divide 0 from any number, but we cannot divide any number from 0. If you are writing 7 divided by 0, we will never get the answer. Now come to exercise 5G. You have to fill in the blanks. So here it is given 2 divided by 1. So dividend divided by 1. So the answer will be what? 2 divided by 1 will be 2. Then 4 divided by 4. When the dividend and divisor are same, the answer will be 1. Then when 0 is divided by 9, the answer will come as your 0. Now here 5, dividend is 5 and quotient is 5. So when dividend is divided by the same as quotient, the divisor will be 1. So 5 divided by 1 is equal to 5.